Welcome back to Colecandoo. This will be a short video that shows off a dangerous practice that seems routine but can have catastrophic results. I've seen everyone from beginners to seasoned veterans do this, so it's worth bringing to everyone's attention. To demonstrate this issue, I have a folder that has the Microsoft Excel original database and then two exported versions of the database. A CSV file, one is a TXT file. If you've used InDesign's data merge before, you'll know that you can't use a database that's in the native Microsoft Excel format. It has to be exported to TXT or CSV formats. I'll open the original database. Nothing here really out of the ordinary. I'll now demonstrate the issue, and that is opening the CSV or TXT file directly back into Excel, whether it's double-clicked or drag and dropped. With the original and the exported versions side by side, it's easy to see one issue straight away. In the original, our card numbers appear properly. In the exported versions, the card numbers have truncated. However, when I look in the formula bar, or if I preview the file using preview, the numbers are there. So what's going on? It has to do with a limit that Excel has concerning the display of numbers longer than 15 digits. So long as I don't save either of these two files, I'll be fine. But if I save the file, I'll save it as something else, and then check that file in preview, then you can see the card numbers have become catastrophic. The second issue is harder to spot, but can be demonstrated in Adobe InDesign. Before I return to InDesign, notice the files that I have open. I have open the original database and then the CSV and the TXT that were exported. And I can tell, they tell me there. From my data merge panel, click the flyout, select data source, and I'm going to select the CSV originally exported. So many InDesign users might stop at this point and ask why I haven't received this error message yet. The data source cannot be opened. Confirm that the file exists and that you have the rights to open it, then choose the Select Data Source command again. If you have an older version of Excel, it's not possible to use the CSV as a data source until it's closed in Excel. But in this version of Excel, it's no longer a problem. So back to InDesign, turn on my preview, and everything looks fine until I get to record 8, where Bianca McLaughlin has no phone, no email, no credit card number. We get to record 9 and we have O'Toole followed by a phone number and then her email address. If I return to Excel, Bianca McLaughlin O'Toole, her details are there in all exported versions and in the original. So what's happening? Well, what's happening, Excel is preserving a soft return that was in the original file, rather than preserving how the data will appear when it becomes a CSV or a TXT file. If I open up the CSV in an alternate program such as Text Wrangler, the soft return has now become an inverted question mark. If I open the TXT file using Text Wrangler, and I'll turn my invisibles on, you'll see that the soft return has now become a hard return. which has split this one record into two, explaining why we had the two records. Because CSV and TXT files can't store soft returns in this fashion, InDesign breaks this name over two records. Soft returns can ruin data merge campaigns, so they need to be removed. However, if you have received a text or a CSV file without the Excel file that made it, and you have to make changes, don't double click or drag and drop the file. Instead, make a new file. From the file menu, go import. It's a text file in this instance. Select my file and wander through the text import wizard. In this case, I know there's a delimiter, it's a tab. It's identified it's a tab, so go next. And now it gives me an option. Now, at the moment it says general, but I'm going to make all of these text. So it's asking the data that's coming in, is it something that I think I can format as a number or something that I should treat as text? So I'm going to treat it all as text. I want it to begin at A1 in my new file. Click OK. So my numbers have come in properly. They haven't truncated. Bianca McLaughlin has split where the soft return was. I will have to fix this line, so I'll select the records that I know aren't right. I'll have to merge her name and then delete the affected record. And now I have all my records. But please, if you're going to double click on a CSV file or drag and drop a TXT file into Excel, understand that you're doing it for preview only. Do not edit that file. Instead, go back to the Microsoft Excel file that made it. That's it for another video. If you got something out of this video, show me by hitting the like button and subscribe for more great videos. Check out Colecandoo or InDesign Secrets for the latest articles, or tweet me at Colecandoo. Until next time, I'll see you later.